what's good, ladies and gentlemen? I know y'all have been waiting for Various Thoughts Volume video for a long time, and I apologize for that. And I don't know how long I'm going to be doing these type of videos. After 200, who knows? Maybe I'll do 4 thoughts or 5 thoughts and keep it moving. See what happens from here on out. Number 10, goodbye Fort Bragg. Hello, Fort Liberty. You know, the whole changing military bases names due to Confederacy. People were up in arms. So it's not just Fort Bragg to Fort Liberty. It's other Army military bases as well, like in South Carolina, Texas, Virginia, I think. I could be wrong. So number 9. 2023 equals the hottest year on planet Earth. I mean, my goodness, you have certain years as hotter than others, but like I said, 2023 is the hottest year, period. I mean, you have heat advisories to excessive heat warnings. It's just been off the chain, man. It's been bananas, crazy. So much so you have bad storms. I mean, last week I told you all about that. It was a good example. You got excessive heat warnings, and that's what happens. Not to mention the humidity here in the South on the East Coast is just unbearable at times. In the West Coast, it's more tolerable. I mean, I lived there, in Vegas for 2 years. The heat is unreal, but manageable because the humidity is very low. So number 8, Vegas equals sports town. I mean, my goodness. I mean, you have the WNBA's Las Vegas Aces going for a repeat, and then you have NHL hockey's Vegas Golden Knights won their first ever Stanley Cup. I felt that they should have won at least 2. I mean, that team is very consistent. I mean, they only been in the league since 2017. They only missed the playoffs once. So they get into the playoffs nearly every year, except for that one particular year. I can't remember which year it was that got the head coach fired. But anyway, the point is, that's a sports town. So all of a sudden, all they need now is the NFL's Raiders to come around. That's a whole nother story altogether. So number 7, Hollywood on fire. I'm not talking about, Hawaii or Canada, wildfires. No. I'm talking about the strikes and the protests, the writers not getting paid enough. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, fans, us people, we just want to see good shows, good writing, good story. We want to see those people get paid. You know what I mean? But guess it has come down to that. So we'll see what happens. Number 6, it's a 3-way tie between Keke Palmer. I do my best to stay away from that subject because the black community, not all, but majority of the black community have gone crazy. Speaking of which, Carly Russell and the kidnapping hoax in Alabama scenario. Please don't get me started. And Kalisha Hood, I think it was somewhere in Illinois, where she got decked by some a-hole. That story I told you about, he ended up getting deleted by her 14-year-old son. They went from facing charges to not facing charges. So, like I said, she should be grateful. She should be thanking the man upstairs. She should be thanking her son for the rest of her natural life, let alone for the rest of his life. Shoot. I heard that the a-hole that punched her, he's part of he wasn't a member of a gang or something like that, but I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've heard and read. All right. Video games, I'm going to do top 6, but it'll be the bottom half, then I'll work my way up in part 2. Number 6, Redfall, not feeling so hot. It went from it was expectations to be a decent game, but unfortunately, it just didn't pan out. Now, if it had zombies, it would the the score, the review would have been halfway decent. That's how I feel, because I know that the video game community loves zombies. They can't get enough of it. So, number 5, Tencent equals Delta Force is back. It was I read an article at least twice, and there was a teaser trailer of that video saying that Delta Force franchise was dominant. I think in PC. I'm not so sure about consoles. I never played that game before. In fact, it's the first time I heard about it. So, who knows? It will give Battlefield and Call of Duty a little bit of competition. At this point, that's what the FPS genre needs. Look what happened in the 7th gaming generation days. I mean, you had a lot of variety. You had competition, even though I have, the identity crisis, but that's besides the point. Number 4, the NBA 2K24, from the highs, crossplay fixes, introducing new things, to the lows, such as the microtransactions, the battle pass, you name it. It's crazy. And I already talked about that a couple of videos ago. So that's the first half of it. So, and without further ado, throwing y'all a salute. What's your thoughts on the Various Thoughts Volume 200, Part 1? And I'm out. Thanks for listening. Peace out.